So, time to move on to our next quest with another new companion in tow. And it looks like the rain is starting to die down and the skies are clearing up and now it's sunny. So, yeah, that's perfect timing. So, let's go ahead and speak with Inspector Hildibrand to take on our next quest entitled Generational Bonding. An unperturbed Hildibrand seeks to resume the search for Poo-Poo's comrade. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps, but what about strategy? We need a new approach. If I may. Assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then we might not instead attempt to locate the starship. Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, and saucer-like naturally, and then remove instances which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea! Just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion. Well done, Inspector! I hope I've not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original, after all. I have a stack of bark issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we? Enough, everyone goes. And so, let us head on back to Razat Han. Alright, over to where Hildibrand is, chilling out over here near the main Aetherite. As everyone else arrives, well, Godbird and Brandyhild at least. Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. Alright. Hopefully, Dalian isn't in the mood to actually take the guy away. Nope. He's running back. We've finished going through all the bark issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo to have visited, it turns out there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer. In Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Marius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details. Then we must visit the soldier fellow in Garlemald and wring from him the entire tale. Hopefully with enough force. I agree, this is our only lead and we've no choice but to follow up on it. To cut broken glass! So apparently you know what the Alliance has been dubbing it. Yeah, I figured he would have given us the original name of it. Yeah, let's go and visit the snow. So as we arrive on scene, I walk past another immortal flame, who is also Mikote. Let's speak with the inspector. And we can hear Poo-Poo trudging in. Everyone present and accounted for. We appear to be missing Master Dalian, who's right over here. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our Marius is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier, and were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous troops posting? Yes, Numerius is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Forum Patan. We should head over there and hope he can spare a few moments to talk. The chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in this unseasonal attire? Well, you should see me when I'm in Dragoon armor. A Mandeville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandevilles. And away they go. Let's go find this person. So we're heading off to the north. We are arriving on the scene here at Forum Patan. So we found Delian. So we wait for the others to arrive and also his point of contact. Oh, he's in there. Hello! Is there a Numerius here? I am Delian, the editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. Alright, which one of you is him? The editor-in-chief himself? What an honor! I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know is in my submission. I've not left to tell. Yeah, especially to your superior. Unless you've something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated into all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying for enemies when the silver vessel flew into view. Some kind of new kind of war machina, I presume, so I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Presumed? You mean you never got to look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture onto the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there, somewhere. Yeah, hopefully Poo-Poo's friend is alright. We have to find the flying, or should I say, fallen Chevrolet Shosha. Do you have any idea of where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Yeah, they best have the God's own luck. Golemot's capital region encompasses moms and moms of icy wilderness. Now, what do we got here? If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer and the position and firing angle of the cannon? Well, that was out of nowhere there, Brandahild. More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. So yeah, I guess we'll give the relative coordinates. That should be sufficient, thank you. And so now... yeah, not exactly Hildibrand's way of trying to think things through. Yeah, even enjoys a cup of tea while he does it. Even though he was imagining the whole thing in his head. Impressive, huh? I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location, give or take a few yalms. Oh, that was out of nowhere. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Yeah, not your regular inspector, huh? Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Assuming the craft belonged to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen, has sought to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again he has beefed me to the punch. Yeah, I think you're being outdone. Hooray for Inspector Brandahild! I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go find this fallen saucer, shall we? I'm ready if you all are. Yeah, thanks you two. Just shows that the Guardian soldiers are definitely making sure that we're getting the help we need, but yeah. We have the stereotypical person in the shadows pursuing us. as well as someone else, was also in the picture. Now we gotta go northeast, 1,360 alms. Alright, so we've arrived at the relative range of where we need to be, and there is what we're looking for. Some scorched metal plating. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating. A starship like Poo-Poo's could well have been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Oh, what have you found there, Rika? Yeah, an exterior panel. This is from my friend's starship, I am sure of it. Debris from the crash landing. Yeah, as Brandyhill has to look around. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, Shosha, and all? I say this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. Yeah, Stallion has a look around. Has anyone seen Nashu? Uh-oh. Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Yeah, we've had this happen before. Nashu wanders off and something horribly wrong happens. Meanwhile, help! You have to help! My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped! Yeah, remember this little Lalafell who has an obsession with her? Some cat claiming to be an agent of Dr. Lugay came and took her away! He told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Rika must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech servicing facility. Don't forget that part. The gall, the temerity, the audacity! My stalwart age spirited away under my very nose. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I assume? Yeah. Me? Oh, no. I just happened to be passing through this snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. And off he runs. I lost a chance to stretch my legs. And strip down. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed, we shall. Of course, Stallion in shock that Gobbert doing what he does best. Yeah, they're running off together, up and over the pipelines, leaving us in disarray. They lived without us, even though this doctor asked for you by name. Curious. Yeah, that is strange that they would take the initiative so freely. But then again, they are accustomed to that, so yeah. Combat time is required. So let's speak with Brandahild. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant Coles. Indeed it does. Let's go do it. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel. Yeah, remember creepy Lugay? Now he's Supre Lugay. Oil shall fall before Supre Lugay. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine. As the Mandeville men come in and have a look. Yeah, this guy's got missiles on his wrists and on his back. He's got a full load of artillery on just himself. You are released now, shoot this instant. What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely. Also, what are those things dangling off your neck? Oh, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Rika. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Mandeville men, together. Agreed. Like, Father, I feel the love from you so much. Yeah, shut those teeth. I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay! Yeah, all of a sudden we're surrounded. Got a whole bunch of loyal Guardian soldiers here, and their beasts of burden. Scobbert stretches out. Oh, a little warm up before the main events. Get them! I guess we shall. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting this, were you? We were all dressed for combat, but before we can even get our hands on them, we're gonna have to fight with characters we never thought we'd actually have to use. Because yeah, we've fought as the Sons of the Seventh Dawn before, but never have we done anything like this. In the coming battle, you'll fight as Godbert, which means you get all of his OP skills and abilities. Yeah, we're completely surrounded, but nothing that he can't handle. Go! So yeah, Hildibrand attempts to distract everyone. It'll be up to Godbert to swing for the fences. So yeah, run right through him. Yeah, and if Hildibrand needs to get away, he can. Yeah, Hildibrand calling out Supre Lugay. Insolent worms, your son will be the first to die. Yeah, the missiles are coming in, but now we actually have to fight the missiles. So thankfully, with Mr. Godbert's speed, we can keep up with the missiles and send them into destruction. Yeah, take this. Oh, I didn't quite get that one. We're still pursuing. Yeah, and every missile that we do hit ends up misfiring and ends up going that way and hitting Lugay instead. You survive my missiles? Then enjoy some leftover machina. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot more to stop this guy. Yeah, get everything. Run right through and get away from that. Take him down. Wait for them to waste their AoE. Yeah, we're far from done. So line them up here. Only get a few at a time. But then, yeah, that'll teach ya. Yeah, Hildibrand, yeah, don't run too far, Hildibrand. Need to line them up somehow. Yeah, he goes over there. I'll run right through them. Yeah, you'll need to do better than that, says Godbert. If reasonable means fall, then unreasonable measures are called for. And we got more missiles. Uh-oh. Yeah, Godbert wanting to take the fall for all of these missiles? Really? Well, I can if we do this. Look at him go! And as a result, barely minimal damage. And I was just getting started. You start them all by sidestepping! He did. And so, yeah. Supre Lugay decides, okay, I have no choice. I'm finally gonna fight. And now it's really on. We start with you already being down to 60% of your health. Prepare to pay for your crimes, Doctor. Yeah, especially when I can have the opportunity out of cooldown to be able to really swing the fences here. Yeah, this is where the Mandible Sprint is going to be really useful because, yeah, this spinning mech really goes very fast. Not that the damage you'll suffer is all that much to begin with, truth be told. A few hundred points at most. Hildibrand trying to get him to show off, but we're going to need to rush to Hildibrand's side. Hey, Hildibrand, where are you going? Hildibrand's mother hits harder than that. She really does. You might remember that from Reborn, I'm sure. It certainly is unnatural there, Supre Lugay. Now I got to dodge all the thunder orbs. Might need to stay in here, or, ooh, this is gonna be awkward. Unfortunately, all good. And obviously, if it goes the opposite direction, you need to position yourself accordingly. My plans are in ruins, he says. Yeah, he's mad now. Ready to go all out. Use himself wide open and let us seize the advantage, he says. Yeah, hit the limit break button. So switch from going behind him to getting right in his face. He's ready to go all out here, but so are we. No chance. They're ready to go. Yeah, by trying to lift this thing? Or gotta be on the other leg? The answer is no. No, he's gonna throw his son and Lugay's machine up into the air. Don't know why he does this, but yeah. All of a sudden, he's Superman! And Hildibrand is in a bad way. So he's gonna try and air swim back to Godbird, maybe? Or maybe to Lugay himself and then jump off at the last moment? I mean, he did hang on before. And Godbird trying to be graceful. Look at him. Victorious again! This can only mean one thing. Random anime word salad! Heads up there, Hildibrand. Jump off while you can. That is if Godbird will let you. Yeah, we know how Godbird is. His son has to get beaten up along with whatever is getting destroyed. Now it's two head firsts. And we arrive on the scene too late. Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, Lugay head still going. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you. Yeah, a giant laser. But I'm a warrior of light. I can take this. Oh, wait a minute. Brandahill going back to this mode again. How's he able to do this so quickly? Is time frozen or something? Yeah, now he thinks he's miraculous ladybug and he's trying to find the best way to resolve something by doing it in a really weird way. Trying to find the right thing to use. It's not a goblin, that's for sure. Yeah, what is your miraculous ladybug sense telling you? Yeah, a shield will work. I mean, I could take a hit. Yeah, Brandahill trying to do his best Porshafon impression. Fortunately for us, though, the laser is not going through the shield and hits Lugay instead. Yeah, come join us there, Hildibrand. Hopefully you don't slush your jugular pulling your head out of the metal floor. Or maybe that would have been more preferable. Out like a light. And as for Lugay's head. Yeah, you gonna catch it there, Godbert? Nope, he's gonna head it like a soccer ball. And now this thing's overheating. And showing that I not only play volleyball, but soccer too. Check out that bicycle kick. As Lugay's head is going a long way. And I mean a long way. And in the meantime... that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep? How did you know what this place is? Yeah, Lugay is beaten yet again. But it wasn't us who got the job done this time. Applause being given all around. Nicely done, Inspector Brandahild. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please. I am but a pale imitation of your deal. I knew keeping company with the famous Rika would lead me to a worthy challenge. Worthy of breaking a sweat, at least. Yeah, you've done all the work for me. I wanted to be the one to beat them all up. I guess they don't want lovely ladies to put themselves in harm's way. Look! This! 'Twas but a playful skirmish compared to your usual do-or-die dilemmas. Well, when you put it that way. The villain is vanquished and Ashua's returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Rajat Hand to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Poo-Poo, I am certain of it. Take heart and let us continue the search. Yeah, look how excited Poo-Poo is. Let's get out of here. After we made Lugay swallow not just a piece of humble pie, but the whole damn pie. Yeah, eat all of that and then some. Alright, so we return to Razathan, and let's go ahead and speak with Inspector Hildibrand to complete the quest. As everyone returns. To Golemord and back we have journeyed, yet this is just the beginning of the case of the Sand Correspondent. Come, my friends, the sword of Soso we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries. And so away he goes. Wait for me, Inspector! I don't know which way is onwards! And out goes Master Poo-Poo along for the ride. And as for you, Brandahill? Like, shouldn't you go with them? I should follow him, shouldn't I? Probably. Wait for me! Final from yours truly, if I may. The complexities of Goldbrand's techniques had me flummoxed, I confess, but I do believe this recent sport of exertion has provided just the inspiration I required. When you are ready to proceed with our endeavor, pray drop a word in Master Geralt's ear. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting. You got it there, Godbert. And so away he goes. And as for you there, Dalian, thank you for assisting with my investigation, Speaker. Once again, our troubles are rife with inexplicable and yet I am no closer to exposing Poo-Poo's well-concealed conspiracy. And we just shrug our shoulders. Yeah, it reminds me of a certain someone. He will step up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Well, until that day comes, we'll take 3,330 gil for completing this quest. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnir. What do we have going on this time around? Yeah, the person of the shadows carrying what appears to be Lugay's head. I see some Aura and a Hure, or some guards of some sort. Oh, hello there, random airship. Someone stole the tiny Bronco, apparently. Also, that is a very awkward shot. And even more awkward. Until... yeah, our person of the shadows has their face revealed. It's another Aura. So arriving on scene at the airship. Who are we giving this to? I with no head. You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return seeking my largesse once more. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory. A forbidden path. One which demands the manifestation of the divine. Oh geez, look at all the teeth missing. Did I have something to do with that with my Dragoon armor? Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see, Lugay head. Yeah, you certainly look pretty big. You have my attention. With a big grin, too. Yeah, I guess instructions are being given. And the tiny Bronco heads off to parts unknown. So what will they need to do with Lugay's head? I guess we'll find out when we see more Mandible storyline. And now it's time for our anime outro again. As everyone runs over the Guardian pipelines. Being friends with strange technology. Cloning yourself can lead to tragedy. But sometimes you get what you don't expect. A blocky man of quality, Inspector Branderhild. Flat face for sure, but still sharp as a tack. And yeah, you all ran out of pipeline to run on. Ouch. It looks like Winnie's come out of his slumber and he's finally speaking with Dalian as well. So let's head on over to speak with the person who actually represents Godbrand, not this imposter. So since I have my weapon in tow, of course I do have my current maximum best weapon available, but of course I also have my mandible spear. So let's go ahead and speak with Geralt for our advancement of this weapon enhancement. So let's go ahead and undertake this as the Dragoon, and take on the quest entitled Well Oiled. Geralt isn't immediately shooing your way, which means he must have something to share. And of course, there's Godbert's representative as well, dressed in his underwear too. Rika, how you finding that mandible weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was the hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it can always be better, and it sounds like Godbert's ready to build on the bare bones of what we produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship. Yeah, away you go. So welcome back there, Godbert. Rika, so good of you to come. I've had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. It would seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must yet apply another variety of meteorite. Much as one produces sparks by smashing one's rock against another, a rare chondrite in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something rather more intangible. And what's that? Well, don't leave us hanging, you over-dramatic peacock. Tell us already! Sure thing. My ancestor's tome is, well, it is as much journal as it is instructional guide, and Hildibrand details the history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wilds where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. Post-battle clarity filled his end. Miracle of miracles, his very next attempts at augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Hildibrand's recipe for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. Yeah, it's confusing our friend here, Geralt. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Rika, following a mildly strenuous encounter with one Dr. Lugay. However, I contend, Master Geralt, that your martial meditation is as yet woefully inadequate. Ouch. You think me smashing skulls instead of ingots will somehow improve me forging instincts? I guarantee it, in fact, you'll triumph over this trial. I suspect the next rung of mandible mastery will forever remain reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Rika, if you'd be so kind as to join Master Geralt at Windweft, I shall be with you momentarily. Alright. I don't know where this place is, but I'll join you there anyway. And Geralt's like, what's this going to accomplish? Well, you're about to find out. So the intended location is going to be all the way down near Rubida Fibers. So that is where we shall go. And so our destination is right over here. Not that far of a trek. So as we wait for Master Geralt to arrive along with Godbert. Let's see what needs to be done. Hey there, Geralt. Where's Godbert? Well, here I am. So where's my perfect opponent? Is it me? Yeah, hey there, Godbert. Eager to begin, I see. Capital. Follow me and we can get this clarifying combat underway. Alright. Let's go see what he's got in store for us. A mammoth, huh? Well, it is armed. A flimsy little mummet. Now I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin would be on the smithy. As it should be, which is why I've set this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. Like, really? Right, let's do that then. Let's do this. And I guess I'm just watching this Street Fighter style / Mortal Kombat style / King of Fighters style showdown. And he goes. Yeah, I guess he needs more pugilist or monk training. Because this mammoth's very agile. And I think Geralt may be getting old there. Tricky little bastard. Yeah. How do you help there, Godbert? I know what this calls for. Oh, is that what I think it is? It is. A generous application of Mandeville-mandated lubrication. Yeah, salamander oil. So yeah, Godbert's like, allow me. And Geralt's like, what's all this? As Godbert's showing off his incredible speed. Gets Geralt completely saturated head to toe. Well, if nothing else, it certainly would make the ladies jealous. What did you slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville, my good man. Feel it sink into your muscles to augment your natural prowess. It is the oil of champions. You know, I do feel only powerful. That's the spirit. Now can you take this thing on better? It's waiting for you. Are you up to the task? Apparently not. I guess Godfrey put too much oil on you, and you slept on it. Yeah, on the other hand, you did somehow crush it into the ground. Oh, take thought, Tin Man! Yeah, that was certainly the most awkward victory you'll ever see. What a rush! I've never wanted to forge something so badly. Is this that bottled enlightenment you was all about? The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. Yeah, he's got a big smile now. Then let's get to work. As before, your job is to bargain for meteorite chunks from Jabruna, but Raina knows how to supply her with the chondrite we need. Thank you. I'll head back and warm up the furnace! And away he goes. So after you extract your friend out of the ground, even at its weakest, watching my mammoth do battle is always a treat. Yeah, weakest? I thought you said it was at max level. Did you just mess with Geralt's head? Yes, I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set to his lowest parameters. And while the Salamanderville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects. It was all in the head, huh? The most daunting opponent, you see, is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real. I guess it worked. Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the chondrite, I must attend to my part of the preparations. Well, thanks for the help there, Godbert. Can only imagine what you're gonna need to do with the Geralt next time. And don't worry there, Vitro, we didn't damage anything. Chunks of complementary chondrite can be obtained from Jabruna at the Aetheryte Plaza in Razat Han. So let's head on over there right now. Back over at Jabruna, so we'll go ahead now and get 3 chunks of complementary chondrites. Yeah, for some reason it's the same price as the Mandarium meteorite was. But let's go ahead and send this on over to Geralt. Okay there, big man. The furnace is warm and ready. Let's have them new space talks then. Alright, here you go. Let's see what you can do. Right, send for his lordship and we can break out the hammer and tongs. So after some pounding away, yeah, take a look at this. This thing's got a whole bunch of craziness on it. Success! A collaborative masterpiece taken to new heights. The amazing Mandible Spear! Yeah, it's not just a Mandible Spear, it's now an amazing Mandible Spear. What did I tell you? 'Tis the undeniable result of your martial awakening. I still me dust on that front, but it is a thing of beauty nonetheless. And so, on this topic of masterpieces, Rika, should you desire to find any other mandible ornaments in your possession, then pray call upon my artisanal protege here. He too has found enlightenment in the crucible of battle and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand. Yeah, you do your thing. As creepy as that is. Yeah, I'm creeped out too there, girl. Alright, well, I'll be around as usual to make sure it all meets me demanding standards. Are you pleased with your weaponry's new appearance, by the by? Or were you may have more enamored with its previous iteration? I'm surprised that you chose not to enhance the current weapon and chose to make another one. Oh, I do understand the attraction of simple elegance. Oh, what do we got here? Which is why we've begun offering a line of mandible weapon replicas. From this lady. I'm opening a storefront here on a trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage if you feel so inclined. Nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're here on Rowena's behalf too? So now she'll go and take her station. And I thought Rowena was a glutton for commerce. Our work is aesthetically pleasing as it is practical. Do we foolishly leave such an obvious business venture untapped? Merchant took aside how much longer until we properly perfect your ancestors' creation. I get the feeling we scarce scratched the surface. Yeah, that's how it usually works in this sort of thing. An excellent question and a difficult one to answer. In breaking the cipher, I've come to realize that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set. So yeah, what we have to do from there. Incomplete? You can't be serious! What's the bloody rest of it then? Presently unknown. Finding the continuation of Godbird's guide shall consume my waking hours. Bah, then occupying at Mahane will consume mine. You're lucky they've got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologize for the interminable delays. Fare thee well, my friends. I shall depart on my quest without further ado. And we will look forward to seeing you again there, Godbert. So with that, we obtain a weapon 630 Amazing Mandible Spear. And Mandible weapon replicas can now be purchased from the House Mandible vendor. So yeah, it's jumping from 615 right to 630. So yeah, let's not waste any time and get this on my back. There we go. And I can add some more materia to it. So yeah, I no longer have the 615. This is now my 630. So I'm glad that I do have this now at my disposal, and I will definitely make sure to make use of it. Because yeah, look at this thing. All the energy channeled is definitely something to be beholden. I can only imagine what the other weapons look like, but this is certainly an impressive start. Yeah, like I said, I can only imagine what the other weapons look like, but I'll leave it up to all of you to have a look for yourself and see what everything is like. But we're going to go ahead and bring things to a close here, and so I'm not sure if there's other 6.35 content I need to cover, but I do know that Hatching Tide is coming up in a few weeks, so I'll make sure to get that shown off, and I look forward to seeing all of you then. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So until next time everyone, thank you for watching, and may you ever walk in the lights. And with this particular spear, it's definitely quite some light indeed.